Hi, it's Louise back again. Thank you for joining me today at my diamond painting place. So I haven't actually uploaded any progress videos since June 2023, although there were a couple of videos sort of after that. So I think it's been at least a year since I've uploaded anything. And I thought it was high time that I came back and showed you what I've been finishing off and working on in the background, because although I have been away, I have still been diamond painting. So I thought I'd share with you what I've done. We'll start off with this beauty from Hannah Lynn. This was my work in progress, I believe, on my last 3-month update, and you'll see that she's finished. I did start her on the 21st of June 2023 and finished her on the 26th of July 2023 for a total time spent of 37 hours 56 minutes. She has got 41 colours, of which 4 were ABs, and we had a green AB which is in her clothes. There's some up in the background there and also in her eyes. There was a grey AB which is in these stripes and up like the harlequin background, up these stripes and those there, and bits in her collar and in the sign up in her hat. There was a orange AB which I believe is only just in this button here. I can't remember anywhere else it is. I can't see any more of that orange AB. There might be a little bit up in that background. Looks like, I think, is that where the tea's spilling? Could be in there. And there was also a blue AB. There's some in the ruffles here and in her hat. Not sure, no, there wasn't any in that little bit there. So yeah, so she was absolutely stunning. So it is a round kit and it's from Diamond Art Club and Hannah Lynn. Now Hannah Lynn has sadly parted ways with Diamond Art Club now. However, I believe you can still get paintings from Oraloa and Dreamer Designs, and she has also set up her own diamond painting company, which I have actually purchased one of the diamond paintings from direct from Hannah Lynn. So look out for the unboxing of that later on. So yeah, the size of the canvas was 42.6 centimeters by 60.8 centimeters, or if you work in inches, that's 17 inches by 24 inches. And there's roughly 32,984 diamonds in this kit, and I absolutely adored working on it. And you'll see the colours and the sparkle are just absolutely gorgeous. And that's if the camera's picking up the sparkle. Although I don't think it is. Oh, there we go, just a little bit there. Okay, so that was Mad Hatter by Hannah Lynn from Diamond Art Club. The next finish I want to share with you is this beautiful one. I started this one on the 7th of September 2023 and finished her on the 29th of October 2023. This is Elphaba by Simona Candini. It's another Diamond Art Club kit, another round kit as well. The size, she's 50.7 centimeters by 65.8 centimeters, or if you work in inches, 20 inches by 26 inches. She has a total of 54 colours, of which 3 were 3 are ABs. So we've got like a green AB, which is up in the trees, and there's possibly some in the Emerald City up there, but I can't. Yeah, I think they were mainly the silver ones that were actually up in the Emerald City. So there's like sort of grey, sort of silver ones as well. So they're sort of in highlighting our clothes here. I don't know whether the camera's showing up the sparkle, but the lighting isn't very great in here today, so I do apologise. Yeah, so again, there's some of the silvery grey ones up in the sky area there, and there was also sort of orangey ones or yellow ones that were highlights in the yellow brick road here. So you'll probably recognise Elphaba from The Wizard of Oz or Wicked. Yeah, so she is, well, she wasn't initially, but she does become the Wicked Witch of the West. So yeah, this one was worked on for an event in the, I think it was the Diamond Art Club DAC Fans UK Facebook group back in September, and it was called Famalong UK. So I'm assuming the Famalong stands for fantasy and magic, or fantasy and mystical, or something like that. So she was worked up for that with a total time put in of 51 hours 40 minutes and a roughly 42,535 diamonds. And I think you'll agree it's another beauty. There was a lot of, well, it looks as though there was a lot of black in there, but a lot of it is, it's a mixture of black and dark grey, so it wasn't as bad as it actually could have been. So on to the next one. My next finish was this absolutely gorgeous beauty, and this is Indigo. The artist is Curtis Rajkovic, and the kit was from Dreamer Designs, and I can't get her all in frame, unfortunately. I could get most of it in. There we go. Yeah, so this was Indigo by Curtis Rajkovic and Dreamer Designs, and I think this is another round kit. Yeah, it's another round kit. I started her, I did this one for another event as well. So it was hashtag Rajkovic23, possibly a Dreamer Designs group on Facebook. I can't honestly remember. I really should have made a note of it. But yeah, I started her on the 2nd of August 2023 and finished her on the 12th of November 2023. So I was a little bit gutted I didn't get to finish her for Halloween. But yeah, even though it's really, really dark, I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it, especially all the purple. As any of you that knows me know that I'm a purple girly. I do love anything, you know, my purple kits. So yeah, she was fun to work on. She has a total of, oh sorry, the size of the canvas is 60 by 80. So most of the Curtis ones from Dreamer Designs are 60 by 80, which means they are really big, but it's worth it to get all the detail in to bring all these gorgeous damsels to life. And if you know me, you'll know I love Curtis's damsels, and I'm well on the way to try collecting most of them, but we'll just play that by ear. where was I? So let me see. Yep, size 60 by 80 centimeters. So again, if you work in inches, that's 23.6 inches by 31.5 inches. 68 colours, of which 5 of those were ABs. I'm not sure which ones. I'm sure, yeah, there were blue ABs. I can see those for definite. Let me see, there was white ABs as well, and like it must have been like a light yellow AB, because there's some in her hair. And there's actually 2, like a sort of a light, it's like a light green AB. So it was just such a while ago since I finished these off. So yeah, there was 2 shades of blue AB. So there was lots in her hair, in her lips, in her mark on her forehead. I don't know if you can see it. If I can try and bring it up closer, try and let the light shine on it a little bit. To be honest, even though the sun's out, well, the sun's disappeared, but it's still really warm. I'm cooking. Yeah, just look at her eyes, aren't they stunning? So yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think there was ABs in. Can't actually see them very well now. Oh yeah, there. There's ABs in her hair there. Yeah, I've picked a horrible day to do filming, haven't I? light wise, but yeah, she's stunning. I love her. So again, started her on the 2nd of August 2023, finished her on the 12th of November 2023. Her total time worked on her was 79 hours and 13 minutes. 68 colours with 5 ABs and roughly 61,204 diamonds. And that was Indigo by Curtis Reykjavik from Dreamer Designs. My next finish was this budget friendly kit. I can't remember where I bought it from. I think it was somewhere like GBFK or Fansales or Coup Deals or somewhere like that. So it didn't have a name, so I named it Landmarks, and there isn't an artist associated with it either. So yeah, we have got I think it's the Elizabeth Tower. I will go to call it Big Ben, but Big Ben's the actual bell that's inside the tower. The Eiffel Tower and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Now, it's not one that I would normally have worked on. However, it was small enough for me to kit up and take away with me when I went on holiday. I did start it when I went on holiday in 2023 on the 3rd of July. However, you will see that I finished a couple of huge big paintings before I finished this one off, because it did sit a long time as an unfinished work in progress, and then I decided to pick it back up again because it was bugging my happiness that it wasn't finished and I needed to get finished. So I eventually did pick it up again and I finished it on the 2nd of December 2023. For a total time of 31 hours 23 minutes. It's a round kit. There were 28 colours in it, although looking at it you wouldn't think so, but a lot of the buildings, some of it was quite confetti heavy, but you would think, you know, you would need it to get all the detail in. the buildings. There were no ABs in this kit, was just your ordinary drills, and there's approximately 32,000 diamonds in it. There's not really much more I can say about that. It's just, yeah, I've done it and I've finished it, and I do quite like it, but it's not one that I would put up on my wall. I think that's just going to sit in my portfolio for now. But yeah, I'm glad I did it, and I do like the end result. So that was that one. And this was also my last finish of 2023. So we will now get on to my 2024 finishes. Right, so this one was my first finish of 2024, and she is absolutely stunning. One of my absolute favourites. I do absolutely adore Ennis Guerrero's artwork, and I have been lucky enough to collect all of Ennis's Diamond Art Club canvases, be it buying direct from Diamond Art Club or through D-Stash groups. So hopefully I will get around to doing them all, but this one, I just fell in love with this because although it is technically not Christmas, you would look at it and think it is Christmassy, sort of just a darker side of Christmas. Not all your jolly Santas and snowman and things like that don't really appeal to me, unfortunately. But however, I thought this one just screamed Christmas, so I did this. Can't actually fit her all in the screen because she is so big. She is 65 centimeters by 82 centimeters, or again, if you work in inches, 25.6 inches by 32.3. I started her on the 3rd of December 2023 and finished her on the 29th of January 2024 for a total hours of 105 hours and 58 minutes. She did take a while, but I did want to take my time on this because I was absolutely wanted to enjoy working on this kit for as long as I possibly could. So I didn't rush this one. There's a total of 35 colours in her and 1 AB, and this was the first time that I'd worked with the fairy dust drills from Diamond Art Club as well, of which there were 2 fairy dust in here. So the AB was 106, which I think is sort of a grey or like a beige kind of AB. So a lot of that was in the snowflakes dotted all around. And if I just bring you, see if I can bring you down a little bit, all the candles, the flames of the candles were AB, in the lanterns, and again, like all the snowflakes dotted around the AB. And the fairy dust, there was a red fairy dust and a green fairy dust. So the fairy dust, I think, were in these cardinals, and there's on the holly there was the green fairy dust as well. Not sure if the camera will pick those up either. So yeah, so the fairy dust, I can see them sort of in here in the cardinals, and in the leaves on the holly, and there was some red fairy dust. There was a couple in the candy cane, and again up in the cardinals, and some think there's some in her headdress as well, some of the red fairy dust. And in here there was green and red fairy dust here. But yeah, I absolutely love her. She's stunning. This is called Once Upon a Time in Yule. I believe this is still available possibly on the Diamond Art Club, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, Ennis Guerrero is one of my absolute favourites artists, both in the colouring world and in the diamond painting. So I'm just really happy that Diamond Art Club are still releasing Ennis's artwork, and I'm so thankful that I managed to collect every single one of Ennis's releases so far, and I intend to keep it up as much as I possibly can. And we will get on to my next finish, my second finish of 2024. So my second finish of 2024 is another Hannah Lynn. This one is called Space Explorer. It is a round kit and size is 42.6 centimeters by 60.8 centimeters, 17 inch by 24 inch, and there are 39 colours, of which 2 are ABs, and there was also a special and there was also a crystal one, or an iridescent as Diamond Art Club call it, and there was also a special one. So I think these ones are called quad cubes. So it looks like takes up the space of 4 diamonds. So they were really fun to work with, and they're so effective in here. Sort of all here, it makes up the stars. So there was quite a few of them all in the background there. And this one, I started her on the 1st of February 2024, and I finished her on the 18th of February 2024. So it was a really quick kit to work on. She was finished quickly, but there was an awful, well, not an awful lot, but mostly colour blocking, as you can see, lots of white in the spacesuit and grey, and then all this was colour blocking. So she did work up really quickly. So well, 42 hours and 48 minutes she took me, and it was roughly 32,808 diamonds. So yeah, so the quad, I think the quad cubes we call it, they're all in the background with the crystals. They made up some of the stars as well. The ABs, we had a red AB, which was here and up here and in these controls, and here there was a yellow AB or an orange AB, I think, or 2 shades of yellow AB. No, just one yellow AB. So a lot of it's in the helmet here and round the moon, although it's in there, and some of the yellow ABs in her eyes as well. So she was another fun one to work on. So there's roughly 32,808 diamonds in there. I'm not sure whether I mentioned that or not, but if I have, apologies. So again, it was a Hannah Lynn Diamond Art Club kit as well. And we shall get on to my next finish of 2024, which I worked alongside with this one, and you probably realise why I worked alongside a colour blocky one with the next one. So I'll just get that for you just now. This one, this absolute beauty, stunning painting. It is one of my favourite finishes of last year for sure. This one is called Breathe of Night, and the artist is Andrea Tramatullo. Apologies if I have incorrectly pronounced that. And the kit was from Diamond Art Studio UK Limited, and it is an absolute stunner. As I say, this has been one of my ultimate favourite kit to work on last year, and yeah, I just can't get the words out for this one. It is absolutely stunning. It just blew me away when it was finished. Even the unboxing on the chat, I've done the unboxing previously, and it just blew me away at the unboxing, just looking at the canvas without the drills on. But since I put the drills on the canvas, it is just absolutely phenomenal. The drills are amazing. They all fit together really well. There is no gapping, there was no popping, wasn't much trash if I remember rightly. However, major confetti. I don't know whether heaven or hell, but obviously it needed it, because look at the outcome. Just look at the end result. So I'll give you some stats. So I started this on the 19th of February. So yeah, I did start it while I was in the middle of working up the previous Hannah one. But I was glad that I had two working up at the same time. One was majorly confetti and the other one was a lot of colour blocking. And I finished it on the 27th of April 2024. It did take me a long while to get this worked up, because of the confetti. And not only that, there was 103 colours in it, so it was the largest colour amount that I have worked on, and I haven't worked on a higher amount of colours since. Although I do have more kits in my stash with more colours in than that, and again they do come from Diamond Art Studio UK, and I think the artist is Helcorio, you know, the sort of brightly coloured ones, so I can't wait to do one of those. And talking of Diamond Art Studio UK, I have been lucky enough to be accepted as an affiliate for Diamond Art Studio UK Limited, and they have very kindly given me a code, and if you want to go over and have a look at their website, a lot of their beautiful paintings, they are well worth it. I can tell you, I've been worked on this one. I will certainly be, well, I have made more purchases from them, and I'll certainly be going back to them in the future. So they very kindly passed on a code for me to pass on to my viewers. So it is Louise 10. I will put it in the description down below as well. So if you would like to go and hop on over to Diamond Art Studio UK Limited, I will pop a link to the website as well down in the description. If you go over, the code's there to use it if you would like to use it. If you don't want to use it, I don't mind. But just to be transparent, if you do use my code, I do get a few reward points as a thank you. So Yeah, so thank you in advance if you want to use my code. But anyways, I can't say much more about this than I already have, just apart from the fact that, wow, just look at that. Words just don't come easy. I just can't say any more than that. But I will give you other more stats. So I think I've already said I started it on the 19th of February, finished it on the 27th of April. It took a time of 128 hours and 57 minutes. There was 103 colours, no ABs, but to be fair, I don't think it needs the ABs. I mean, just look at the detail and I think the ABs, you know, it looks amazing without the ABs in it. And there was 77,361 diamonds in there. Well, approximately. The size of the kit, I don't know if I mentioned it, it was a 60 by 80. And the canvas is a lot bigger than 60 by 80. That the actual pasting area is 60 by 80. These Diamond Art Studio UK are also true to size. But yeah, that's just wow. That's just chef's kiss. You know, what more can I say about that one? It's absolutely glorious. And as well, I forgot to mention that I have bought another Diamond Art Studio UK Limited kit. So look out for the unboxing on the channel very soon. So my next finish of 2024 is this gorgeous geisha by Hannah Lynn and Diamond Art Club. I'll give you some stats for this one. This is a 51 centimetre by 41 centimetres, or 20 inch by 16 inch. She is a round kit, and there were 39 colours, including 2 ABs. And the ABs we had were a yellow AB, which is up here and up here, and highlighting in the flower, and also highlighting her makeup. And there was also a blue AB in her clothes as well, and again I think there was little bits up in the flower and round her makeup and things. Now this one I started on the 8th of May 2024, and it was for an event, a Hannah Lynn DP-a-thon that was hosted by the Hannah Lynn Diamond Painting Facebook group, and it was ran from the 1st of May 24 to the 1st of August 24. So I started her on the 8th of May, like I said, and I finished her on the 27th of May for a total time of 35 hours and 24 minutes and roughly 25,520 diamonds. And she is absolutely stunning. To say she's small. The only thing that sort of annoyed me a little bit about this canvas was all the black, but yeah, it was totally worth it to do all the black, because all the colours, the rest of the colours just completely pop off the canvas. So yeah, I don't think that would have happened if there wasn't as much black on it. But yeah, that's Geisha. She's absolutely beautiful, and I will get the next one for you. Now the next finish is also a Hannah Lynn, and this was also for the Hannah Lynn DP-a-thon, and this is the gorgeous Summer Nights. She's quite big, so I can't really get her all in frame, but she is very, very sparkly. And this is a square kit, and it is 49.6 centimetres by 65.5 centimetres, 19.5 inches by 25.8 inches. It's a square. I'm not sure if I've already said that, but if I have, apologies. With 57 colours. Actually, no, sorry, there's 62 colours in total. There's 57 ordinary drills, and then plus 4 ABs and 1 iridescent, which I think is a crystal. Yeah, so that's the crystals in all these fireflies, and it's absolutely stunning. When the sun hits it, you can't really, well, you can see a lot of the sparkle on it just by moving it around. Yeah, so we had a red AB, which is up in here in her bows. There was a blue AB, which is sort of scattered all among her dungarees and in the water here, and at the bottom there's lots of ABs scattered in there. There was a green AB, which is obviously in the bushes and the trees. There was a white AB, which is, yeah, up in the stars and the moon. Yeah, and that's it. There's 4 ABs there, and the iridescent one's the crystal, which is in the jars here. Now, Hannah has released this one through her own company, Hannah Lynn Diamond Paintings, which I will link down below. So if you weren't lucky enough to get one from a D-Stash or from Diamond Art Club, then you can certainly get a canvas with this beauty on, from direct from Hannah Lynn. Now, I don't, obviously the enhancements won't be the same as the one that's Hannah's, as this one, the one that's Hannah's brought out, but I'm sure it will still be as beautiful as this one. So yeah, I started this one on the 28th of May 2024 and finished her on the 6th of July 2024. A total time taken of 70 hours 20 minutes and roughly 52,337 diamonds. Again, this was for the Hannah Lynn DP-a-thon event in the Hannah Lynn Diamond Painting Facebook group. But she was a joy to work on, and I absolutely love the end result. She's absolutely stunning. On to the next one. And this next one is also a Hannah Lynn. And this one is Neptune and Triton, which was originally released as a part of a mystery box. So I actually bought this as a D-Stash, but then it did get sold separately, I believe, by Diamond Art Club before Hannah and they parted ways. But this is an absolutely gorgeous one as well. It's so bright and colourful. Again, I can't get her in completely into frame, but you'll see that she's a pirate mermaid. There's her tail and all her treasure. Yeah, there's her tail, and it goes up there, her fins. Yeah, so this is a lovely, another lovely, beautiful, bright one. This is a round canvas, and the size is this 51 centimeters by 71 centimeters, or 20 inch by 28 inch. And again, I did this one as part of the Hannah Lynn DP-a-thon. However, I managed to start this during the event, but I didn't finish it until the 25th of August, which was after the event. So I managed to get 2 full canvases, and I would say probably about a third of the way through this one during the 3 months event. So I started this one on the 7th of July and finished her on the 25th of August for a total of 60 hours 26 minutes. She has got 56 colours, 52 colours plus 4 ABs. So the ABs we had was like a grey sort of silver. No, it wasn't actually, tell a lie, sorry, it was like a lilac, the really pale lilac, which a lot of it's in her hair and on her clothing and down bits of her tail. This is the hair here, I think, so yeah, so it's her hair. And then there was sort of a yellow one, which was down here in her jewellery and in the coins, and a lot of the ABs were up in the sky in the sunset up the top there as well, which I thought was absolutely stunning. Yeah, and in her jewels, and then of course there was the white one as well, the 141. So yeah, she was absolutely stunning as well, nice and bright and colourful. So nearly at the end now. If you've managed to stick with me this long, thank you very much for that. Now the next one, I'll just leave Neptune and Triton here. The next one is actually completed and framed and up on my daughter's bedroom wall, and I will pop a picture into the video for you here, and I will do a little voiceover just with all the details on it. This kit is called Panda and Bubbles, and it is from Dreamer Designs. The artist is Mom Art, and it's got artlicensing.com. It is a round kit, and it is size 60 by 70 centimeters, or 23.6 inch by 27.6 inch. Both myself and my daughter worked on this, so I didn't actually log any hours down on this project. However, we started it on the 26th of August 2024 and finished it on the 8th of November 2024. There were 69 colours in this canvas, and also 10 ABs and 1 crystal, and it is super shiny. A lot of those special diamonds make up the bubbles, and as you will see, that is my daughter with it in a frame, which has now gone up on her bedroom wall. And there's roughly a total of 53,500 diamonds on it, and this was a ton of fun to work on and such an effective finish, and we absolutely love it. Okay, this is the next to last one. This is another fun one that I so enjoyed working on. This is Midnight Laundromat, and the artist is Ivy Dollamore, and yeah, just right up my street. This, as you will see, a pink goth vampire, washing bloody clothes in the laundromat at midnight. And just look how sparkly she is. She's absolutely stunning. Again, this is up there in my favourite kits that I've completed in 2024. Again, I can't get her all on, but there's the bottom of her. Like you see all the bloodied clothes in the laundry basket, and that she's sitting. Just think she's so stinking cute for a vampire. Anyway, I'll give you some stats for this one. This is a square kit, and it is 56 centimetres by 74 centimetres, 22 inch by 29 inch. I started her on the 25th of August and I finished her on the 3rd of December, with a total time of 79 hours and 42 minutes. And she has got 43 colours, of which there were 4 ABs, and for roughly 64,532 diamonds. And the ABs were pink, as you can see, and there's lots of them there in her skirt there, and in her hair. There's lots of ABs in her hair. And there was a lighter pink AB as well. There was a dark pink and a light pink, so I think they were sort of scattered in her hair and her skirt. Oh, and there was some sort of on the washing machine as well there. And the blue AB is all the sign at the top, the open sign, and the highlight round her hair and in the label here, and there's some in the basket as well, highlighting the clothes. But yeah, I had a ton of fun with this one. It did take a while to do, but a lot of it was colour blocking, so it wasn't too bad. So it did work up quickly. But yeah, isn't she gorgeous? So that's Midnight Laundromat by Ivy Dollamore. Now, the very last kit that I worked on and completed in 2024 is this beautiful damsel by Curtis Rajkovic from Dreamer Designs. So this is one of the older kits, one of the sort of earlier ones that they released, but yeah, it was still fine to work on. I didn't have any issues at all. And it's a square kit, and it is 40 by 50 centimeters, so I don't know what that will be in inches off the top of my head. And I started it on the 4th of December 2024 and finished it on the 22nd of December 2024 for a total of 40 hours 9 minutes. There's 47 colours, of which one is an AB. So I think, yeah, it was 0, so I think it was a white. I just can't see it. I don't think there was that much of it to be. I can see little bits shining, yeah, on the wolf. And there's a few bits in the background as well, in the trees, and on her face, the highlights on her face as well. So this is Red Riding, so it's sort of Curtis Rajkovic's take on Red Riding Hood. There's roughly 32,000 diamonds in this one. So yeah, so that will be all my kits for the end of, well, the remainder of 2023, from July 2023 right up until the December 2024. So that's a total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 kits. Unlucky for some. So I am looking to do more than 13 kits in 2005, and I'm picking my kits a slightly different way, so I will explain all that to you once I come to the videos for this year. And I've already completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kits, and I'm on my 6th kit this year. But again, I will share with you in a video for a 2025 review. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video and me coming back. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all again next time. Take care for now, and see you all later. Goodbye.